Hey y'all! So today I'm bringing y'all an eyebrow tutorial, period. And basically just how I do my eyebrows. And as you can see, I start off by using my spoolie first. My spoolie has been through some things, but I'm still holding on. Well, it's still holding on. And I've been trying to look for a new one in the store. It's supposed to be sticking upward, but it's to the side, honey. But it's okay. It does the job. But I like to brush out my eyebrows upward. Like, I have to do that. It's a must for me, or I cannot do my eyebrows. I don't know why. But then after I do that, I grab my tweezers and I just pluck at the little hairs towards the bottom of my eyebrows that's like just in the way or irritating me. After I do that, I like to use my pencil to start filling them in. But one thing I hate is using a dull pencil. Like, I don't see how people do that. I have to have my pencil sharpened. So that's what I'm doing here because it was kind of dull. And I just feel like it just gives a better eyebrow. You know, and just, I don't know, it just works better for me when it's sharpened than when it's dull. And it looks better. I always like to start with the bottom of my eyebrow. I don't know why. I just think it looks better that way. And I like to just go with the natural curve of my brow as well. That's the reason for me using the tweezers at first to pluck the little hair, so I know exactly where I want to draw basically my little light line at the beginning, at the bottom of the brow. And then I like to fill in the tail of my brow just until I get it to the darkness I like it to be. I would say just try to use a light hand if possible, so it won't be too dark. And after that, I start to form the top of my brow. But as you can see, I start like kind of in the middle and not right at the front part where I did at the bottom. Once I form a good base of how I like my brow to look, I just start to fill in my brow more like towards the middle part as well. And right here, I'm just doing the same exact thing I did to the other brow. I formed a line at the bottom, I fill in the tail, formed a line at the top, and then shade the whole brow in. And I have problems doing this brow every time, and I really don't understand why, but I do. That's why you saw me in the beginning wiping that part off and then doing it again. It's because I don't know. I just have problems with it, and my brows are never symmetrical. They're never twins. Well, they're twins, but fraternal twins, never identical. And I actually like my brows like that. I don't like them to look very structured. This is when I actually noticed that one looked a little thicker than the other, but I knew that I could use my concealer and spoolie just to fix that little mistake or whatever. So that's what I did. I don't know what it is, but I just love for my brows to be brushed up in that little front part right there. I don't know, like it has to be brushed up. Like I just like that look, and I've always done that, and I probably will continue to do it. But yeah, that's just how I like it. And after I fill in my brow, I start to fill in the front first, and then I go into the end of my brow and brush that out as well, so it won't be so harsh and look so thick. For my concealer, I use the Pro Concealer in the shade Ebony, which is kind of close to my skin tone. I use this under my eyes as well when I don't wear foundation and I want to put on a little makeup. So yes. And I use a little bit at a time because I honestly don't like to waste product. So that's why I just have that little bit on the back of my hand. But if I need more, I just add more. And this is when I use my flat makeup brush. I honestly do not know the name of this brush, but yeah, it's real flat, and I use this to like carve out my brows at the bottom and to add concealer to my eyelid. I start by using the product at the tail of my brow first, and I would just say try to be as steady as possible and just take your time while doing this part. Don't rush it. And I know I look crazy doing this part because I try to look into the mirror with the same eye that I'm adding concealer to. I do not know why I do that, but I do that. Do y'all do that too? Y'all let me know in the comment down below. Another tip for when adding the concealer at the bottom or the top, I would say just try to get it as close to that line that you put at first when you was drawing out your brow. Put it right there on that line or as close to it as possible. And then I like to use a blender brush and just blend out that concealer as much as possible before using my beauty blender. And I don't get as close to the line because I do like a little highlight under my brow. So yeah, that's just my choice. Now that I think about it, I think that's an eyeshadow brush. But yeah, that's what I like to use to blend out my concealer underneath my brow. And then I like to take my beauty blender and just blend out any harsh lines or anything like that, just to make it look more seamless and flawless. I'm giving the girls very much natural, very much skin, period. And most of the time I don't add concealer to the top of my brow, but it really just depends. Maybe sometimes if I have like a full face of makeup on, like foundation and stuff. But yes, this is how my brows turned out, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you can be notified each and every time I post a new video. And yes, you guys, peace.